It's day 4 down here in North Carolina, and it's time to clean up and start considering how I'm going to glue this thing down. George, cue the music. Remember, if you don't get those things out of the vacuum cleaner, nobody will. So today, after cleaning up the layout, I have to wire it. So what I have is Microengineering Code 100 weathered track. And the weathering is an etchant on the metal itself. So I have to use the scissors to scratch it away, and that will allow me to solder my leads to the bottom of the track. All I do for soldering track is I put some solder onto the iron, I put some flux onto the wire, and I basically just dab it onto the rail. Some people tin the wire first, and that works if you're having trouble with your iron, but this is a nice hot iron and it works just fine.
Hey guys, how you doing? Just wanted to share something as I was laying out the new section of the layout. As you can see, most of it is done over on this side, and this whole table was built since I've been here in the spring. I was here in the spring, and we came here to size up this whole layout, and what I did there was just spent a few days building this L in here, just getting it placed for when I came back, which is right now. So I have a great big table that's all mine to design the whole thing, of course with the client's input. So I have a few philosophies on design, and I'm pretty strict with those. I don't veer away from them very often at all. I find them to be techniques that force a certain sense of interest into the layout. Now, as I walk past this layout, you're going to notice that everything's pretty square to the front of the layout. If you want to see anything, it's straight down the aisle, which is fine. It's a great looking layout. I agree with all of you. However, what I do when I go to build a diorama or a scene, I build everything not so straight. As you can see over here, we've got a straight line. You can see the back of the layout and there's nothing there. It stops. That is a mistake in anybody's books. So when I build a layout, nothing straight. This is going to go to the wall and the road is going to curve at the very end and you're not going to be able to see the end of it. Same with this road, and there will probably be a road over here that does the same. Each and every one of these roads is not going to have an end. I'm going to have a nice city section that goes down here, some kind of nice open area where all that junky stuff is put, and this city block is somehow just going to have to fit. It's probably going to have a couple of big alleys through it. However, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, it's probably the first time you've seen how big how big I got to build. So, of course, this isn't going to be built today because we're going to be leaving back for Canada again tomorrow. However, this is what I'm going to be doing for 3 weeks in December. Anyways, thank you.
So that's it for today's post. In tomorrow's episode, we're going to look at this carnival area more in depth and talk about what's on it, and also finish up my theory on how I'm going to design the rest of the city layout. So, see you tomorrow.